Hello, human peoples. You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. To support us and gain access to great exclusive podcasts like Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, and our latest show, Spiel Boys, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We do game streaming, movie nights with our patrons every Friday night, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want. Literally anything, within reason, and we have to do it. You are quite frankly out of excuses not to go visit patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
Who the hell am I?
I'm a construction worker. I have to go to the bathroom. I said, be right back.
I'm a cop, you idiot!
Pasta.
Oh! I'm Detective John Kimball.
Who is your daddy?
Answer the question!
And what does he do?
Put that cookie down! Now!
You are not going to cross this Death Stranding bridge.
You're going to have to go through me.
So much sitting in this.
Mm-hmm.
Action sitting. We'll get into it.
Action sitting.
Oh,
Very
man.
Michael Bay sitting.
Yeah. This is Into the Mr. Universe.
Hello.
Our Arnold Schwarzenegger podcast episode. God, we've done so many of these. So many.
Yeah, that's the number.
Yeah. And it's... I gotta be honest. I've loved every single one.
Oh yeah, no, I've not had a single bad time.
Yeah. Talking about Arnold. Yeah.
Oh,
We love him.
God bless that slab of man.
And God bless our producer.
That slab of maniac.
Yes. Norm from Cheers. Norm from Cheers, our producer who made this all happen. Thank you so much. We are up to 2013's The Last Stand. This is post-Governor.
Yes, this is like his first. I want to say this was his first big like starring role after the governorship.
Yeah, it felt weird skipping to this because he's done little things in between, but like
the
Expendables
rundown
and stuff.
And
yeah. But this is like
around
this
the
is
world
the
in
next,
80 days. I think was around this time.
Yeah, this is the next
too.
like Schwarzenegger film,
Right? Yeah,
from the director of I Saw the Devil,
which is nuts.
Yeah.
The only thing that this film has in common with that film is graphic violence.
Yes. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it.
I never saw this film. Never saw it.
I'd seen it when it came out, but it had been since then. So I think this is 2016? 2015? 2013.
I have a take on it.
A take on the year it came out?
No, on the movie, having seen it for the first time.
Tell me your take on what year it came out.
2013? That's a weird one. I'm going to say that. It's a weird year. It felt like a year that, because it's post-election, right? Mm-hmm. It just felt like we're all just sitting tight type of year.
Is that the Lone Ranger?
The three? Yeah. I was just thinking as a year. As a movie year, mm-hmm. I'd also say weird year. I can't think of like what came out that year. The Last Stand.
Yeah, this film. Came out. This and The Lone Ranger. I think we established that. But no other films were released in 2013.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like maybe a odd year, an off year for movies, but we're probably missing something huge like The Dark Knight Rises or something.
No, that was 2012.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's probably a little slow.
No, there was nothing else. That was it. 2013. That was it.
All right. No, so this is clearly trying to be a Western. It's a Western.
Oh yeah, it's the inverse of High Noon.
Yeah,
it's High Noon if everybody agreed to help.
Right. Yes, it's an escape outlaw on the run, goes through a town with a sheriff
in his super Ferrari.
Yes,
his super Corvette rather.
And then there's a standoff in the center. There's rooftop shooting. Everybody has a gun. Like it has that small town lawlessness. They have a literal like standoff at the end. He even brings them in tied to the back of the car, like a Western, like
exactly.
It's a horse.
Yeah.
So like I get what they were doing, right?
For sure.
And then with the edit of like,
did this
the bad guy was all Fast and Furious?
Yeah. Did this director also do The Good, the Bad, and the Weird?
I don't know. Is that a Western? It sounds like a Western.
Yeah, it's like a gonzo Western, but yeah.
Kim Ji-woon is the director, and he did The Good, The Bad, The Weird. Yes. The answer is yes. So. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, this felt like it just didn't have passion.
Yeah, what's your hot take?
Well, overall, it just felt like it didn't have that much passion behind it. My hot take is that I would have loved to see a buddy comedy between Johnny Knoxville and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this isn't that. And I wish it was. I don't care about the
trailers
Western
push
shit.
that a little bit, but they only have like 3 scenes together.
Exactly. Like the idea of like, oh, it's a modern Western. I'm like, everything's a fucking modern Western. It's fine. The premise with the bad guy who's all Fast and Furious is like, sure. But like...
with this twisted metal shadow car?
Yeah. And the moral is we need to hoard guns in case this cartel shows up in our small town.
Precisely, yeah.
Like,
To defend the border.
Yeah.
To defend
overall,
the border from Death Stranding bridges.
Yeah. It just felt like this movie didn't know what it had. Like what its actual hook was. And I think it's like, pay Johnny Knoxville a bunch of money. And it's just, what if Johnny Knoxville and Arnold Schwarzenegger did a buddy thing together?
Yeah, what if that happened?
Yeah. That's all I really wanted.
He does shimmy up a light pole in this.
Yeah, they give him a stunt.
They give him a stunt
like,
He's got to do a stunt.
Yeah.
It's probably in his contract. Maybe he gets paid twice that way.
Yes, probably, right?
Yeah, you would think.
I didn't look into it. Or it's the opposite, where he like starts climbing and they're like, what are you doing? And he's we're doing the... they're like, no, we have a guy for that. Like, you don't have to personally do it. Like, that's not... Yeah. But it did feel like that's why they had him on.
Oh, yeah. I think the bloody nose he has is real.
Yes. Yes, it felt real. So... Yeah, for people who haven't seen this movie, it's this small town in chaos full of maniacs. Just everyone's a maniac.
Oh yeah, oozing with maniacs. Luis Guzman's a maniac. Jamie Alexander's a maniac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zach Gilford from Friday Night Lights. He's a maniac.
Maniac. This cat on my desk, maniac.
Oh yeah. He really wants to get involved with the recording.
Yeah, there's a cat on my desk.
It's his last stand.
Yes, exactly. And he specifically wants me to itch his butt, so he keeps squatting down and putting his ass directly at me while we're trying to podcast. I just want people to know that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, this is what we overcome. These are the kinds of challenges we deal with.
Oh god. All right, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's great. No, he's doing great.
He flopped off the desk. He's fine, everybody. So yeah,
my
small
cat's
town
sleeping quietly like a good boy.
Like a good cat. Yes. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Last stand, small town. No, leave it all in.
So like, yeah, big city, Vegas, prison escape, sexy leather lady, zip lines.
The prison escape. My god.
They should have been shouting "wee" the entire escape.
Like there is simply no way that they wouldn't have shot that van and that lady in the cat suit standing on top of it 11 billion times.
Yeah.
Because it just, a magnet comes in, just like a junkyard magnet grabs this thing like a fucking Batman villain and slowly lifts it up into the air to put it on top of this building. Like it, no kidding, takes it like 4 minutes.
Yeah. It is Bane. It's Bane shit.
Yeah, it's some Bane shit.
Yeah,
this is some Two-Face shit.
They're like hypnotized. They're like, but she's a hot leather lady. We can't shoot her. It's like, no, that's the first person you shoot.
Look at how shiny she is. The bullets will simply bounce off. No, that's not what that does.
Yeah. The bad guy in this has a bigger bigger infrastructure than the FBI. He literally builds bridges in this. Like, it was like, how connected are the cartel? They have so much behind them. They're doing construction work. They're building roads.
They do not care about law enforcement either, which is...
No. Every time there's cops, they're like, let's just mow through them. That's our tactic.
Doesn't matter. They kill like 40 cops in this movie.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. And people who are
It's
just like
I figure it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they try to operate in the States with like minimal.
Right. It really is like
minimal
it's
attention.
Batman. It's Joker shit where like every henchman is ride or die. Every henchman is like, I'm going to do high crimes, and you're the only one actually leaving the country. They just have to go somewhere else. Like it's like there's so many people involved that are just still in the country when this movie ends. Like people who just like cops, killing cops.
I assumed they were all going to follow him into Mexico.
I guess.
I mean,
but
let's hope so.
Well, there's some bits where they're like, okay, there's a line of cars, so I want to send 2 vans of people at them to shoot directly at the cops. And it's like, and then slam into the cops. And it's like, they weren't going to make it to Mexico. They don't have the fast car. Like, they're not,
That's true.
They're not the Tracy Chapman song. He's the Tracy Chapman song. The rest of them, they're just
He's
going
the
to
fastest car.
Exactly. The people that they send out like to look like him at the jailbreak, that guy, they're there deliberately to be caught. Like, I think the implication
just
is
a dozen guys in Russian gangster costumes.
Yeah. It just feels like there's a lot of people giving up a whole lot. And they're all in the country. And they're all they love crime. We'll talk about the individual.
This is post Dark Knight, so like we really loved the idea of villains that planned like 16 steps ahead.
Yeah, we really did. But it makes no sense.
Oh no, not at all.
It's very
also
funny.
He's driving this like experimental Corvette that goes over 200 miles an hour. But several times in the film, he pits like much heavier vehicles. Like he spins around backwards to drive in reverse and then speeds forward to pit an FBI armored Suburban full of dudes, and it flips over him. And he whips back around with a handbrake turn, like, because it's awesome. And there's just like a little scrape on the hood of this car that is mostly like, I don't know, fiberglass.
If you've played any Twisted Metal game or any video game, you know that the stat sacrifice is like, oh, you want to be strong? You're slow. You want to be fast? You're not strong. And it's like, this is not an armored car he's driving. The whole point of this car
is it's light. Yeah.
It's light. Like a motorcycle. You can go really fast, and if you hit something, you're never moving again. Like that's the deal you're making.
You'll move one more time.
Yes, that's true.
After that.
Very rapidly and in multiple directions. Yeah.
And like later when he's plowing through the cornfield. I love this. And then
when they sneak in the cornfield too.
Oh, that's a great. I really enjoyed that. And then when he scoops Arnold in his Camaro up onto the hood of this Corvette.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you think?
The corn would take it out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the corn would have sheared it into like 5 pieces. It's such like little boy logic. It's like, it's the fastest car, which means it's Knight Rider logic.
I wrote this later
to the point where there's
him.
2 different 70s cop show montages. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Where it's like the theme song sounds like fucking SWAT.
Yeah. I wrote it later is that the main villain seems like he's been bigged. It's like evil bigged.
Big evil.
But yeah. So this is a interesting movie where with 40 minutes left we get basically the third act where it's kind of, and they knew to make most of it this, because at first it's like Peter Stormare shows up and like they get the feeling that something's going to happen in this. We'll talk about
Harry Dean Stanton
and Harry Dean. Holy shit. And then like the cops show up. They do a terrible job at that shootout.
Oh man. Yeah. Riley from Midnight Mass gets himself shot.
And he literally yells out to the other cop, "I'm going to run to you." And you see the villains hearing it. And it's like, okay, here I go.
Here I come.
And then they shoot him.
It's after they shut off the lights, too.
Yeah.
So they're pinned, like she's behind a car and he's behind a rock, and she says, "Can you make it to me?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to try." And it's like, do you think they shut off the lights so that they also couldn't see?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they can see you right now.
And then
Don't move.
They shoot him, and then she goes, "You sons of bitches," and starts firing, and you're like, that's called cover fire. You do it while he's
running. Yeah. Later on, Xerxes from 300 almost gets killed because he asks Johnny Knoxville to cover him, and he just absolutely doesn't.
Yeah, he super doesn't.
Whatsoever.
I love that sentence you said, because it's just... It's true. It's
Xerxes
all true.
From 300 almost gets shot because Johnny Knoxville doesn't cover him.
Yeah. It's like Fortnite. You're describing Fortnite.
Hell yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And then we get the ending fight. Yeah. Where Arnold just tears into him. The first hit is very funny.
A lot of suplexes. A lot of Zangief moves.
Yeah. I mean, between that, so like just explaining the plot, I guess. Small town. They figure out that, this guy is coming to our town to cross the gorge into Mexico. The FBI doesn't help. They take it into their own hands. With 40 minutes left, they do a prep montage. They get the local nut, the gun nut, Johnny Knoxville, to help. They get a guy out of jail who's like ex-military, and it's like a town getting together to fight off the cartel with their collection of guns. And then it comes down to Arnold. The fast car gets through, and then Arnold happens to also have a fast car, or rather the mayor does.
It's Chekhov's fast car.
It is.
There's a lot of Chekhovs, and there's a Chekhov's flare gun.
Yep. Yeah. That's a hell of a
it's pretty
resolution
sweet,
for that.
Sadly, there was not a Chekhov's sword. Luis Guzman picks up a sword and a Morning Star.
I know. It felt
I really wanted him to obliterate somebody with that Morning Star.
Yeah.
So, flail, really. It was a flail.
Yeah.
That's the spiked club on a chain, right? Spiked ball on a chain.
And then it all comes to a fist fight on a bridge. I just want to note, he does this like Jason Statham flying kick, and Arnold Schwarzenegger just body checks him. That's the first thing he does, and it's very funny.
Yeah.
And then it's a very undignified fight.
Yeah, I kind of liked that about it. Like, I like that I appreciated that they leaned into Arnold being old.
Yes. And it looks like it's like they're fighting over the Nintendo on Christmas morning. Like, it's that kind of fight. Like, it's
right, where he's like the bad guy is like doing like some MMA, but not well. Like, it's clear he's not actually, he's just watched a lot of UFC. So he's trying to do these triangle chokes to Arnold, and Arnold is just like, he's still Arnold, even though he's like 65 in this movie.
Right.
And like, if you've ever like wrestled with an old guy, no follow-up questions. To quote our friend Robert Brockway. But like, that's the kind of strength that old guys have, right? Like, old guys have crazy grab strength.
Yes.
Like, don't get close to an old guy if you're fighting an old guy.
Oh yeah, they're like octopuses.
Right, and that's the first mistake this guy makes, is as soon as the fight starts, he runs in on Arnold, and Arnold immediately grabs him and slams him onto the ground.
Yep. It's great.
It's pretty spectacular.
I was genuinely disappointed that no one got frisbeed over the side of that bridge, because it had the energy of a human frisbee.
I was pretty sure, he was going to suplex him off of that bridge.
But we can talk about that.
You don't have a final fight off on a bridge unless somebody is going off the bridge. That's right. That's Temple of Doom rules.
Yeah, and so I guess my overall thought of this movie was like, it's fun. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it hints at a better version where I'm like, I wish this was a little more awesome. I love the cast, but we probably needed less cast. And I really just need Gun Nut Johnny Knoxville teaming up with Sheriff
There are a weird number
Arnold.
of characters. I don't mind that. I don't mind that, though. I like this movie.
I like it. It just, I felt like there's a better movie I want to watch.
It could have been more awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about Technically Not Arnold? Our first segment, technically.
Yeah, Ray Owens.
Ray Owens.
Owens.
A little behind the scenes fact about this movie. The role was written for Liam Neeson, which makes so much sense. It's basically someone wrote a script and said, we need an old guy. This was made for an old guy who wants to do an action film.
It could have even been Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Arnold said he considered the project, quote, a lot different for me, even though it's action-packed, because I have to play a guy who's sensitive to my team, and we have lots of laughs like in True Lies. That's one of those quotes that I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
You can totally see him saying that, though.
Yeah,
it's a lot different from what I've doing before, because in this one I am like compassionate towards my team and I am sad about what I am doing, but it is still action-packed.
Yeah. It
also, I have to
like
put on little glasses when I'm at the crime scene. I have to put on little glasses so I can see that Harry Dean Stanton did not kill himself. He was executed.
Right, he's clever. He's a clever detective.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it feels like a red carpet quote, which is like, I have to give them something. I've had a couple glasses of champagne.
Yeah, it sounds like he's excited about the film.
Yeah.
But I do agree, it is different from what he's done before because, as I said, they lean into him being old. I like... Well, yeah, let's talk how this character is like... He's like tired old Arnold.
Yeah, he's full underdog.
He's kind of like he's sweet old guy Arnold now in this.
Yeah, he's ex-LAPD. They do a really cool arc where he's like, I'm scared because I know what violence does. Like, he more or less says that. He's like, violence is real to me. I know what's going to happen. And so they make him this like old, he's wearing loafers, putting on glasses, like you said, like just went to a small town to get away from it all. And multiple times notes that he's old and that he's, that he's kind of tired.
Yeah, he's old. He pees too much.
Yeah.
I pee too much.
They also make him a little...
Secret.
I pee.
I'm
all
scared.
Night.
I'm scared and I pee. I pee all night. All night I get up and I have to pee.
Yeah. They also give him, as we said, a lot of sitting action. That isn't to say he doesn't stand, but there were multiple... He drives into... It's very Seagal-esque, I'll just say. He drives and starts shooting people from his car.
Oh, hell yeah, he does. He hits people with his car.
Yeah, multiple times. They even drive a school bus with him in the back, sitting with a gun.
With Johnny Knoxville feeding him the belt.
Yeah.
It's a great shot.
It is.
It was in all the trailers.
Yeah. Even the ending is, I better drive after this guy who's also... It's just very drive-centric.
It is, but it also, the drive through the cornfield, which I do think was cool. It was like an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was a fun idea to see, it does the overhead shot where you can see that they're like 10 feet away from each other.
Yeah,
but they just don't know it because they're in corn. It's goofy. But you remember on the other side of that corn chase, he does have a wrestling match with him on a bridge.
Where I would argue it is,
of course, but we
shot around a stuntman. But yes,
we do get some mobile Arnold. It's just he's old. He's limited in what he can do.
Yeah, the percentage has changed.
He's no Harrison Ford.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's fine. No, it's totally fine. Again, it was designed for Liam Neeson. This movie was fundamentally designed for an old guy. And it was like the writer was like, I better add a lot of sitting into this if I want to get this made. He's kind of so he said he's observant, he's smart, he's sort of like retired. He's also like chill. Like when he shows up to the deputies firing the gun, he's like, I want to turn. And then he later like deputizes Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
And he kind of like works within the town where it's like he's a serious guy, but he has like he's flexible,
Well, he's the town, like he's the leader of the town.
Yeah.
Like it's very old. It's a very old-timey Western idea.
Yeah.
Like he cares about everybody in it, and like he gets the call in the middle of the night to go check on Harry Dean Stanton because he hasn't delivered the milk like he normally has, and he has to put on his little glasses to do it. And it is a very different version of Arnold. It really is. It's like I don't know. It's like morning daycare Arnold.
Yeah.
Where he has to like keep track of everybody. So, okay, everybody stay where I can see you.
Yeah.
Nobody chase the kickball into the street.
I just wonder, like, I liked, because I felt like he's kind of playing a straight man. The problem is
really understated.
Right. But the problem is there's no one for him to really play. Everybody's kind of a straight man. Except for Johnny Knoxville.
Well, Luis Guzman.
Oh, yeah. It's more like people are buffoons around him. And that's why I kept going, like, I'm fine with him being this. I would have rather seen this character bounce off of Knoxville more. Of like this kind of tired small town sheriff, maybe who's new-ish, trying to get along with this town that's just like, I like the idea of ex-LAPD coming here and being like, that guy can't have a warehouse of guns, and then going like, no, this isn't LA. Like, we all just kind of let him do that. And it's like him having to like figure that out, you know?
Yeah, we do hear that he's only been there for 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, it's, oh my gosh. It's dated as fuck. It is so dated. When he says to the bad guy, he says, "You give immigrants like us a bad name."
I wanted to talk about that, yeah. That's a hell of a line.
On the one hand, I appreciate that he acknowledges that he's an immigrant. I'm sure that blows many a MAGA mind. It's like, but he's white.
Yeah. No, I legitimately think Schwarzenegger added that line. I think because he's political now, right?
And it's such like a border protection movie.
And I think he's used that line in his political career. And so I think there were two things that were changed mainly due to Arnold and his political background. I think it's that line, because he wanted to be like, he wanted to say like, not all immigrants, right? And then I think he originally throws that motherfucker off the bridge. I think him arresting the bad guy is Arnold going, I was a governor. I can't just kill people in cold blood, even though he totally does that in this movie. But I think it was like,
does
I want to take... Yeah, I mean, well, not in cold blood. But he kills people.
Oh yeah, he fucking blasts souls out of this earth.
He blows a man's head off while flying.
While tackling him off a building.
Yeah. But I think he wanted to actually arrest him, which is very Western too. So maybe wasn't the original thing, but it just felt like it was him being like, I can't just shoot this guy. I have to just bring him in. It should be a victory for the law. It's like, you give immigrants a bad name, and we have to use the law. The law is good.
Feels like the Bon Jovi song.
Yeah.
Give immigrants a bad name. Whoa, whoa.
That's my conspiracy theory about this movie. That was changed.
You might not be wrong. Yeah, that doesn't sound wrong.
Yeah. I want to note that he has the Terminator gun, or like a version of it. That gun he fires from the school bus is the Predator-ass Terminator gun. The minigun.
Oh, no, it's a different kind. It's a much older version.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's like how the BFG is a crossbow, right? In Doom, the new Doom. It's a spiritual...
It's a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's a spiritual minigun. Or I feel like Schwarzenegger at this point in his career, after Jesse Ventura had the minigun in Predator, he never got over it, and he had it in Terminator 2. And I think,
give me an even older one that kills Nazis.
Yeah,
that's another line in this movie. Nazi's like, yeah, that's my Nazi killer.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
It's like this movie would have been banned for being woke today.
Yeah.
Too woke.
Any other?
Well, also the arresting
because he also the immigrant. Stuff.
Yeah, also the immigrant line. Just related to that, like you were saying, like it's incredible he doesn't throw him off the bridge.
in part because like earlier in the film, like he's got Peter Stormare dead to rights. And Peter Stormare does the fucking Alan Alda and Murder at 1600, where he goes for an ankle gun.
He drops the gun he could easily try to shoot him with and goes for a harder gun to shoot him with.
A more difficult gun to reach.
Yeah.
It's like, you've done nothing. Like, Arnold hasn't moved. He's still like, you're not like less at gunpoint now. He's still pointing his gun at your face.
Right. Drop it, wait for him to lower his gun, and then do it. But whatever. What were you saying about that scene?
Video games. Well, I was saying, like, they had done already, they did the trope where it's like the good guy gets to say, I'm not going to kill you. And then the bad guy, like, goes for a gun or a knife or something and basically makes them kill them.
Yeah.
So I totally figured that's what they were going to do with the bad guy at the end, particularly when he whips out his little Ninja Turtle dagger, like the Ninja Turtle accessory.
Right.
And
they
stabs
fake you
Arnold
out
with it. Yeah.
Yeah. You think he's going to, he's going for a weapon. I get to shoot him now. And it is almost more satisfying for him, the guy, to be begging him, and he's like, no, you're under arrest. Like,
yeah, like the price keeps going up. He's like, no, we're all right. Especially, like the second or third blow of this is Arnold suplexes this guy like neck first onto the edge of this bridge, and I'm like, well, that's it. That's done.
Yeah, that's he's not getting up. It would be funny at one point if he was like 50 million and Arnold has to like stop for like 30 seconds and then just be like, no.
No,
That
I
was
have to
Australian.
think about it.
Yeah.
You've got me.
It's Kano.
Any other broad things about? I have just an overall note. I keep saying I want a buddy cop thing, but I will say there's something that like fundamentally chilled me about seeing Johnny Knoxville and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the same space. There was just, it's like seeing Johnny Knoxville and George Washington together. It just didn't, it was just that feeling of like, it never occurred to me that these two people,
two worlds would ever collide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just weird. Just that's it. It's just weird.
You're yeah. Like,
it was like when Jon Stewart hosted the Oscars, and it was like, that was still
this shouldn't
weird.
happen.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah. But then once I got used to it, I'm like, I want nothing else but this. I want a Rush Hour series with these two.
Now I really need to see the movie that Johnny Knoxville made with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, me too. Because that feels like
it must just
two
be
people
them like
just
fucking monkey flipping each other through glass.
Yeah, just breaking their fucking toes left and right.
Yeah, just
the insurance people being like, absolutely not touching this movie.
No,
like,
there's no way. It's radioactive.
Yeah. I don't know. It was something fun about like him having like back and forths with him. Like him saying to Knoxville, you have stupid names for all your shit. Like little back and forths that were like cute. It was cute. You know? I'm
do you
just
have
like,
stupid names for all your shit? And he's like, only the shit I love.
Yeah. And it's like that, those two energies of this guy who's like stoic and kind of unmovable, and then Knoxville, who's just so loose and hurtable. And like, just like a real dipshit. Yeah. Like that Gen X dipshit.
A real Knoxville
like,
type.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah. I enjoyed this film. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do Definitely Not Arnold?
I think so.
All right. I guess let's start with Knoxville as Louis Dinkum. He's dressed, interestingly, he dressed as a pilot when we first see him shooting meat with cops. Later, he wears a knight's.
He wears like a samurai helmet.
Right. I think he's miscast.
And then also a bathrobe.
Yeah. Yes. I think he's miscast because realizing that he's supposed to be a gun collector who lives in Arizona, I was like, no, that's Johnny Knoxville. That guy belongs in Santa Monica. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. I love that he's in it, but like, he's the fucking people from Tremors. Like, that's who he's supposed to be. And it's like, he should be older. He should be more grizzled. Like, it's just,
he's supposed to be like Mr. Filch in Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, and it's like
And that guy's 100 years old.
this makes him like not being like a hick type makes him darker to me because I'm like, what is he doing?
Oh,
What
yeah,
does
why
he
is he
have
hiding here?
Yeah, what does he have in mind? His life is just beginning.
Because
And he's
Dinkum is
collecting
not
all
his
these
real
guys.
name.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. He vanishes a little bit from the film, which made me sad.
Pretty sure he was dead.
No, from the first act.
Oh,
They
from the
show him
first act.
shooting meat.
Yeah, you're right. We don't see him for a
He
long
doesn't
time.
die. Yeah, he doesn't die. They show he's alive at the end.
No, I know, but it feels a little bit like a Mario Van Peebles and Jaws of Revenge.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
It's like him and Luis Guzman are just on the truck together and it drives away. Like we don't see them for the rest of the action scene after they both get shot.
Luis Guzman takes an exploding car to his face
He sure
and then
does.
gets back up, keeps shooting,
With a
and
Tommy
they have
gun.
to. Yep, and then it's like a 50 caliber bullet just fucking takes him down.
Yeah, like a loose
Sniper.
rhino.
Yeah, and it's like, so like him, honestly, I'm like, I can actually believe this character survived because I've seen him survive several times, things that he shouldn't have. Yeah, but he's amazing.
Oh yeah, should we talk about him?
Yeah, I love that he suggests that we should let the guy win because the FBI is ignoring them. Where he's just like, maybe we should just let this guy go through, and he's right. He's completely
Yeah,
right.
he's totally right. Like, because at this point they've already been shot at 1,000 times, and one
Yeah.
of their deputies was killed.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm no coward, but what if we just let these guys
What
through?"
if we gave up? I didn't mean to
he's
skip.
Lloyd. He's Lloyd Bridges from High Noon.
Yeah. I didn't mean to skip too much on Knoxville, but like it's Johnny Knoxville, so
Well, there's not too much else to say about him,
yeah, that's true. But yeah,
except
Figgy
that
is
it feels like he died.
yes. Whereas, yeah, it feels like Figgy can't die. He has no. Luis Guzman cannot die in this.
Yeah, it'll be 1,000 years in the future, and everything around him is reduced to sand and dust, and he's still
Yeah.
standing there with his hat.
We could talk about Peter Stormare as Burrell, who just loves doing crime. He's just like, I'm a crime guy.
Who wants to see me do some crime?
Yeah. He tells the farmer, Harry Dean Stanton,
Harry Dean Stanton.
that they're shooting a movie, which is a very funny and actually good excuse for crimes. Because, like, movies do look disruptive and weird.
Yeah, and if you're firing a bunch of guns off,
Yeah.
it's not a bad way
The-
to explain it.
Pure hubris of everything he does, though, where he just rolls into town like he owns the place, shoots at any cop that gets near them, and just starts the
Attempts
construction.
a Cajun voice
Yeah.
to Arnold's face. The audacity.
Yeah. My God.
And immediately Arnold's like, "We need to watch this guy."
He's up to
Yep.
no good. I know it.
He has a weird, his death is very rock bottom, meaning like he got his ear shot off while sitting in a school bus. Shot in a school bus in general, like it's just like, yeah, something bad, like this is rock
Shot
bottom. This
in
adult
a school
man.
bus. Wasn't that a... Anyway.
Did you
was
notice
the
that
PBS
his,
show.
oh, okay. You notice that his phone was in the cup holder of the school bus?
Mhm.
I don't know why, but that's weird. Like he was going to be there for a while. Like
He puts
was
it
gonna,
in there. We see him do it.
Yeah, it's weird. Is that not weird? Like put it in your pocket. I
don't
feel
know.
like
I
it's
used
weird.
I used to do that. Well, actually, I still do
But
that. I
you-
take my
you
phone
do-
out of my pocket so it doesn't like slide out and fall underneath the seat.
Was he going to drive somewhere?
Yeah, he starts moving the bus.
Okay, I guess that's acceptable. I just think if you're in the middle of a crime, just have a clip, keep everything secured to you, and don't like just get comfortable in
Well,
your getaway vehicle.
The weirder
Is my
thing
opinion.
is the whole reason he takes it out of his pocket in the first place is because it rings. It's like, dude,
Right.
let it ring.
Let it ring.
You're in the middle of maneuvering this school bus in
Yeah,
a
you're in
last
a
stand
shootout.
scenario.
yeah.
You're in a last stand sitch, bro.
You get the feeling that this is just
Send
another
them to
day at work.
voicemail.
Yeah, this is just like, I think this is it's the hubris where like even right before he dies, he's been in these standoffs a million times is the vibe I get. Like this is nothing to him.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just like, yeah, another standoff.
This is the third
it's
one
fine.
this week, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a real Peter Stormare type. To the point that Arnold sees him.
Peter Stormare character.
Yeah, he sees him in the diner and he's like, well, that guy's up to no good.
Yeah,
Based
he
on
really
him being-
does like profile him based on nothing. Based on
Yeah,
the
he's
fact
just-
that he looks like Peter Stormare.
Yeah, he calls it in like, so Peter Stormare's here. So we got to be,
I don't need to say
Yeah.
anything else, do I?
yeah.
I mean, you guys know how serious this is, right?
Yeah.
No further
Frank
notes from me.
Martinez. Frank Martinez is
That's Cersei's from 300.
right. He's just the guy who's just in the drunk tank the whole time and then goes, I'll help you. And they're like, sure.
Yeah,
That's all I have on him.
He's the outlaw in he's Ice Cube in Assault on Precinct 13.
All right. I want to shout out to Officer Dumbshit who hurts himself with a pistol and then goes, can I get a job in LA?
And then get
And
shot
that's
to
it.
death hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Riley from Midnight Mass.
Yeah. I'm trying to save the biggest maniacs for last. Do you have any that you want to call out?
We have Jamie Alexander, Lady Sif.
Which one is she?
She's
Is
the
she-
sniper at the end. She's the sheriff's deputy. She's blasting people on the roof.
Is that Sarah? I think her name. She's the one who's dating the guy.
She smooches Cersei's at the end.
Yeah.
yes,
okay.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she snipes a couple of people. She's pretty sweet.
She's
But also,
cool.
she's the one that doesn't understand. Like, she probably gets Officer Doofus killed because
Yes.
when the lights go off, she's like, "Perfect. Can you crawl to me?" It's like, no,
No, don't do that.
this is a predator trick. Ask Arnold.
Yep. I wrote sexy leather lady henchman. Is that the same person as the agent, the double agent? I don't think so.
No, it's not because she was somewhere else. I don't know
I
who
wanted-
that was then.
I wanted her story. I was like, why isn't she the villain, the main person? Who is sexy, full leather ninja?
I lost track of who that was.
Me too.
Was it the FBI? It couldn't have been the FBI lady.
It couldn't have been.
She was in the truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Shout out to Evil Bellhop. I just love this trope, which is if you need to show that someone in a uniform is bad, you give them a neck
Give
tattoo.
him a neck tattoo. Yep.
Yeah. I have Christy, the diner waitress, who walks into the center of the standoff. Everybody yells, "Duck! Get out of the way!
Get down,
And she
get
starts
down. Why are
verbally
you
fighting.
crouching behind the car? What's going on? Why are you acting all afraid and weird? Where is
Yeah.
everybody?
There's also the diner guys where they're like, "There's going to be a shootout," and they're like, "I want to eat my breakfast."
We all just ordered egg and cheese. We're going to die in moments anyway.
and
That's
I kind
genuinely
of
the reason they gave.
and I kind of understand it.
No, yeah. If I had already ordered my breakfast, I wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
I might sit on the floor,
yeah, maybe.
but I'd still eat it.
Yeah, breakfast. I am hungry. Like
If
first thing in the
if I
morning.
go out for breakfast, I'm eating breakfast.
Yep. I have the henchman who was run over by the school bus, and it's just one of those deaths that again feels like a rock bottom death, where like
After he
shooting
does, like, he's a John Wick stuntman. I don't know if you
that
recognize him.
checks out.
But after he does like some incredible parkour, like building to building, and then like fucking flips onto the top of the bus and slides down onto the hood to try and shoot Xerxes, and then he just kind of like gets blasted and falls underneath the bus, and they play this little squishing sound effect, and
Yeah.
that's it for this guy.
Humiliation.
Yeah, just complete embarrassment.
Elderly doll shop lady who's like a Mel Brooks character. Who goes, "No trespassing," and the guy says, "Quiet, Granny."
Zip
So
it,
she
old
executes
broad!
it
So she fucking shoots him in the back,
through a window.
blows his heart out of his chest.
Yep. I have written down FBI agent Mitchell. He knows cars, and also
Get him up here.
lightly thinks we should shoot hostages or kill hostages because they're like, Mitchell knows cars, and then they're like, "What do we do about this car?" And he's like, "I don't know, blow it up." And they're like, "What if there's a hostage in it?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah." And then like later he's like, I guess it's glad we didn't blow it up.
Yeah,
like
he knows cars, not hostages.
Yeah.
He didn't mince words.
And in that car is Agent Ellen Richards, the second worst FBI agent in this movie.
She gets kidnapped on purpose.
Yep, and then she's the biggest dumbass because she's just like, we're in love, me and this cartel guy who definitely isn't gonna kill me
this
or hurt
cartoon
me.
race car demon.
And then he kisses her and says, "Consider this a goodbye gift." And she goes,
After
"What do you
unbuckling her seatbelt as they're driving 186 miles per hour.
And she doesn't get it. She still doesn't get it.
What do you mean goodbye? And then he opens the door and kicks her out. Bye.
And then it's like someone who quit their job and tries to come back the next day. She just like shows back up at the FBI like, hey.
The FBI. Like, Forrest Whitaker.
Yes.
Whom we've not mentioned until this very moment. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just want to note he is the single worst FBI agent in this movie.
He really is. He is completely incompetent.
There's going to be congressional hearings.
All of his... It's Kash Patel's FBI.
Yes. You first see him and you're like, this is our serious man, right? This is going to be all
he's
business.
He's going to be the Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
Right, and he is, but he spends most of the movie in a room like fucking like War of the Worlds. He's just reacting to things. He fucks up the prisoner transfer more than anybody has ever fucked something up. Like if you're transferring a prisoner and then he ends up in a really cool race car driving away, you fuck that up.
Like a fucking mystery race car.
Yeah.
Like a magnet slowly lifts him away from you on top of the building you're parked in front of.
And it's not that he's the biggest idiot ever, but he's rude to everyone. And he's like, he
really is. You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. He interrogates the guy and he's like, we should have hurt you more. And it's like his lawyer is sitting right next to him. You fucking idiot. He just keeps fucking up. Then they're like, so it looks we're tracking where the bad guy would go. This is where it really seems like he obviously could go. And then there's this town Somerton. He's like, fat chance he's going to Somerton. This guy who's been constantly throwing me off. Like the guy who is doing the opposite of what you expect. He's not going to go there.
Well, his reasoning is there's no way to cross, but of course they've put down a Death Stranding bridge. Right, but he's so confident. Like at this point,
after being tricked multiple times.
One of the ways he's tricked is the bad guy. Like they're chasing him in a helicopter, and he just turns off his headlights and steps on the brakes. And they're like, he disappeared.
A ghost car. It's
what do you mean? What do you mean? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And like his agents in the helicopter look for him for seriously 20 seconds, and then they're like, he's gone. No, he's not. That car cannot go off-road. This is a one-lane highway in the desert. He's on the road somewhere.
He's going in one direction. Every instinct is wrong. Again, like when he's like, it's like if the Riddler sent you a message and you're like, I bet there's nothing like complex in this message. It's like, it's at that point, you know what he's going to do. And then Schwarzenegger calls him and he's like, I think he's building a bridge in my town. And he's still an asshole to him. He says, why don't you go out there and patrol or something like that? Like he keeps being like, fuck you for giving me information.
Yeah.
You small town nobody.
Fat Chance, this supervillain who's flipped several cars with his Batmobile and blasted through a roadblock with an army of armored Suburbans. Right. Fat Chance, this guy would have his men building a bridge in this small town up ahead.
Right, which he still, even when the guy tells him, he's like, man, like he has to see it on satellite, and he goes, dear God, there is a bridge.
There is a bridge there. Why didn't you check when you got the call?
Right. A cop called you and said, like he had a meeting.
No one. He's the sheriff of this town.
But also, like they had a meeting saying he could go to this this place and this place, and this place is a canyon. Then he gets a cop who is not aware of what's going on saying, hey, some guys are building a bridge across the canyon. And he's like, whatever, man. There's no reason Arnold would fake that information, and there's no reason someone would be doing that if it weren't so clearly because of this.
Right. It's obviously to cross the border.
Yeah.
Like
congressional hearings.
That can't possibly have anything to do with the fucking supervillain driving his Batmobile toward the border.
We should probably talk about him, Gabriel.
The villain?
Yeah, I just want to note that he has a single white streak in his hair that he must have done in prison. That's all. I'm just like, did you fucking dye your hair for that?
No, yeah. You can see he's sitting there reading Nietzsche with a little tin foil wrapped around that strand of hair.
What are you, fucking rogue? Like, Jesus Christ, man. Anyway.
He wears the one glove like Rogue.
He does. You're right.
Well, she wears two gloves, but...
He's got magician energy. He's got, like, he got bigged. He got bigged. He's a child. Everything he does is
big
awesome.
Too. It's big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty maximum awesome, honestly. He spends most of the movie in a supercar. Like I said, it's very Knight Rider rules. And because Knight Rider rules, this rules.
This rules.
He rules.
It feels like one of those situations the actor was like, I'm a villain in a Schwarzenegger movie. I'm going to enjoy that. Like it felt like a guy who's like, I know what this is.
Yeah.
And I want to bring that.
Make all of the scenery cake because I am going to eat it.
I only have one other person.
Lay it on me.
That is Farmer Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah.
Who shows up in this movie for starters, where I was just like,
another sitting role. He does not get up from that tractor.
No. And he rides a tractor into the movie with a loaded shotgun.
Sure does.
And goes like, get out of here. Shoots at Stormare's feet, and then gets shot in the face.
It's like the most violently I've ever seen Harry Dean Stanton die, and that includes Alien.
Yes. Later, when the cops show up to check on him, they're like, everybody be careful. It's like they're going to a bear's den. So, like, what you can tell about this character is he always has a gun on you, and he will shoot you.
He's
and
killed
he doesn't
before.
Care. Yeah. It's an amazing... I don't know why
there's felonious bones buried on that property.
Right. Why is he in this?
I don't know. Why not? Harry Dean Stanton, there's nothing he won't be in.
Right. That's true.
And this is a movie where all he has to do is sit on a tractor.
Yeah, I guess so. He was probably like, oh, and Peter Stormare will be there, and like, cool. It's uncredited. It feels like it's one thing to be in the Avengers because it was probably like, oh, Marvel's going to give me how much money for a day? Yeah.
I think he's also uncredited in that.
Yeah, he might be. This one it's very interesting that I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's just like he's doing work, he's doing stuff.
Yeah, he probably got a couple of bucks for this.
Yeah, and he was still kicking. He was still doing stuff at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
What
Harry
was he
Dean.
farming?
Weed.
Milk, we know some of it.
Oh, yeah, he was a milk farmer.
Milkweed. Weed milk.
Yeah, I get it, but her calling the cop at 4 a.m. to be like, this guy didn't do his delivery. I don't know. I guess that's fine.
I mean, he's a small town sheriff. That's going to be like 90% of the calls he gets are going to be welfare checks and like getting cats out of trees.
Yeah. Oh, and then the mayor who dips out for a few days and comes back to find his town completely destroyed.
Yeah, and his car. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the mayor who goes, my car.
Yeah.
He's them.
What?
Oh. Do we have any other side characters?
I mean, the mayor. But that's it. We said everything we need to say about him. That's his legacy.
Well, let's talk about the most Arnold moments. I have 3.
I have 2 suggestions.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, one is deputizing Johnny Knoxville. That's just That's the kind of chaos. That's some Conan chaos.
Yeah, that is. You're right.
That's
I had
Sabotage Archer and Thief.
yeah. I had How Are You, Sheriff? Old.
Old. Yeah, I considered that one.
Yeah.
The only reason I did include it was because it was in the trailers, but so what? That's why they put it in the trailers. They put your luggage in the trailers because that's awesome.
For physical moment, I had Tackling a Man off the building, shooting him in the head as they're falling, and then landing in an awning, which I was just like, that feels like that could be in any Schwarzenegger film.
And then they land on dolls, and there's a little...
Yeah.
It's great. It was like a mix of Jingle All the Way, Terminator.
Yeah.
End of Days.
The one that I'm like, it's probably it is shooting a minibus and going, "Welcome to Somerton." That felt very Arnold.
Felt pretty Arnold. I had Driving the Camaro Through the Corn.
Oh, that's good. That's another one that could go in any Arnold film.
He might have requested a Humvee at some point, but
yeah,
they might have pointed out that it wouldn't make any sense.
Humvee.
Yeah. For somebody out here to have a Humvee.
Yeah.
Fine, but I can just drive this through the corn, right? I mean, it's just corn. What could it do?
Yeah. It's a fun movie. We should probably give it a rating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our classic rating between 1 and 8 Harry Dean Stanton headshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spinning Harry Dean Stanton headshots.
Despite what I've said, I'm going to give it a 7.5. So like 7 solid headshots and then 5 where it's like you got him, one where you get him in the ear, like Peter Stormare. Because I do think it hinted at this other movie that I wish I had, but for what it was very fun.
Yeah, I think I'll give this 8.7 Harry Dean Stanton headshots. Like a solid 8. Really enjoyable film. And then a follow-up shot that kind of gets his jaw. So then he gets a metal jaw. Like the character jaws or like trap jaw.
Yeah, I like that.
So then we have Harry Dean clamping.
Yes! Oh, it's perfect.
And then he's got a fighting chance against the alien. Although I suppose you wouldn't want to bite it.
Depends.
Yeah.
Depends on how dead you're about to be.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, I want to go out making the alien go like, what the fuck? Like, that would be nice. To make the alien go like, they bite? Oh, Jesus.
What?
I got to be careful. That hurt.
It's like an Alien 3 when Charles S. Dutton punches it. What?
Yeah.
What's that? Ah!
Yeah. It's like if you picked up a caterpillar and you're like, oh, and it bit you and you're like, I didn't know that thing bit. Like you want it to at least have a moment of going like, dude. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, bite an alien.
Bite an alien. I think he's owed that. And I think The Last Stand gives that to him. Getting blasted off a tractor.
Yeah.
They didn't even clean his teeth up off the field. Like no. Peter Stormare is a very sloppy criminal.
He doesn't care.
He loves crime so much. He just doesn't think of the consequences.
Right. I also get the vibe that maybe he's not getting paid as much as he wants, and he's like, "I'll do messy crime for you. I'm not gonna take 2 trips. Like the crimes I'm doing, I'm only gonna take 1 trip."
He's putting together a reel. Like he wants to be real over the top to attract new employers.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We did it.
Yeah. That was the last thought on The Last Stand.
Yeah. Norm from Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is always a delight. What are we doing after this one? I want to find
Maggie?
out. But,
or is there a Terminator in there?
Let's see. The Last Stand is there's Escape Plan, possibly. Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Maggie, Terminator Genesis. Aftermath.
Oh yeah, we got some choice selections left ahead.
We really do. Yeah, it ain't done. It ain't done yet. So yeah, thank you, Norm. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. This was through our Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We have exclusive podcasts for just $5 a month. You can listen to Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Spiel Boys, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Himboos, our supernatural podcast, brand newish. We watch movies every Friday night with our patrons, movies like The Last Stand. This is probably a film we should watch.
Oh, we definitely should. Every second we don't is a second wasted.
Exactly.
We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com where you'll find a link to our Teespring store where we have all kinds of cool original artwork and designs by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Branley, Starling Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcasts wherever you're listening. Check out our new show, Badical, Badical, wherever you listen to these podcasts. And, shoot some Harry Dean Stantons.
Yeah.
I can say that. It's safe to say that. He's passed.
Yeah. So we're just advocating grave robbing.
Honestly, at this point, if you see Harry Dean Stanton, just start shooting.
That is a good point. Oh, but make sure it's not just a guy who
Right.
looks like him.
Make sure it's not a Harry
I don't
Dean
think that'll hold
stand-in.
up in court. Yeah. Fuck. All right. I can't top that. Bye.
Bye.
Australia.